Hello, thank you guys so much for tuning in to a brand new Makeup Monday. It is your girl Tabitha here. This is the third installment of my Dollar Tree makeup series. We have a lot of makeup to try today, so I'm going to quickly show everything that I'm going to be using in this video, and then I'm going to quickly open everything up and then we're going to hop right on into it. So the first thing I will be using is this Swipper's silicone blender. This is kind of late to the Dollar Tree, you know. This silicone blender was kind of hot a couple years ago, but we will try it out and see what it is. I'm going to be trying another pair of these lashes. This is the Wispy Crisscross, so we'll be putting these on today. I do have the Hard Candy 12-hour smudge proof felt tip liner. If you guys watched my last week's Makeup Monday, I did try like the teal color in this one. This one looks like it's like a navy blue, so we'll give this a go. And I do have some l.a.colors loose powders. This is in light and this one is in medium. They do have 5 different colors at the Dollar Tree, so I got 2 of the 5. And I am going to be trying today this Hard Candy. This is a matte blush and bronzer set, so we'll give this a go. I have the l.a.colors volumizing mascara here. And I also have the l.a.colors Midnight Tease eyeshadow palette, and they do have I would say maybe 3 other palettes out in the Dollar Tree. I have 3 of the Auto lip liner, so I think these will pretty much go with the lip colors I have today. So we'll be trying lip liners out. I know a lot of you guys always ask if I'm using lip liners when I try the lip products. Typically I don't, but since we have them today, we'll try those out with the colors I think matches them. And then I also have some of these velvet lip mousse. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. I do have 3 of these l.a.color plump glosses. So it does say that it has like a little bit of a tingling sensation with this, so I don't know if I'm going to swatch. I don't know if I'm going to put all 3 of them on the lips. I might just try 1 and then swatch 2 of them. And that is everything that I'll be trying today. So we're going to open everything up and then we're going to get started. Guys, we're going to go ahead and get started. So there is nothing on my face now except for my brows. I did use the l.a.colors brow cream gel that I used last week. Love it. So we are going to go into the eyes first. I'm going to go ahead and quickly just prime these eyelids. And usually, guys, like I always say, whatever concealer I'm running out of, that's usually the one that I use. Like when I have to literally like scrape the bottle, that's usually the one I just go ahead and use for my eyes. So we're going to go ahead and just quickly blend this out. Next, we're going to go in with the l.a.colors palette. This is how it looks closed, and we are going to open it up. It does come with a mirror, and these are the colors here. Okay guys, my swatch game is never the best, but this is pretty much all shimmer shades. I thought that there was at least 1 or 2 mattes in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go into an l.a.colors Shadow by Number palette I have. So we're just going to use 1 or 2 colors out of here. I'm probably going to use these 2 here probably. And I am using a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. We're going to put that first color, just slap it in the crease here. Okay guys, so that's what I created really quickly there. That Shadow by Number palette I did get from the Dollar Tree. So I think that we are going to go into probably both of these purples here. So I'm going to just go into this first purple. We're going to kind of put that right next to that brown there. Okay guys, so you guys can see that color is giving a little something. So next I think we're just going to go into the lighter purple, and let me take some setting spray here, and we're going to wet this color. Well, let's put it on first. Yeah, so we're going to put some on the brush, spray it. Guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but definitely spraying it gave it a little something extra. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the darker purple, and we're going to go ahead and spray that as well. And then we're just going to go over that again. I actually really like that. That is not too bad at all. And then I'm going to go in with a pencil brush, and we're going to go into the lightest color here, and we're going to use that right on the inner eye corner. Okay guys, and without spraying it, I think that that looks pretty good. This is a palette that the colors are nice and soft. You can, you know, put a little setting spray on it to get a little more bang for your buck, but this is only $1. So I think for $1 this is not bad at all. Not bad. I used 3 of the colors out of the 6, and maybe I should try a little bit of this. Go in with this darker purple. Let's see what this darker purple is giving. And then let's just put that right next to okay, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I actually really like that. Yeah, this is not bad. It's small. If you travel with it, you know, you just want to put something on your splash, something on your eyes and call it a day. So yeah, this is not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, next we are going to go into the liner. And I think purple, navy, I think that goes. So we're just going to go ahead and try it. Is how it looks here. I don't think it looks too bad. It definitely you gotta work fast with this because it does dry out a little fast, but I mean it does what it's supposed to do, so I'm not mad at it. Okay, so next up, we are going to try out the mascara. This is the LA Colors Volumizing Mascara with Extreme Value. So I am wearing lashes today, so I don't feel like I need to put on a whole bunch of coats, but we are going to try this out. It does have a curved going on here, so let's try it out. Okay guys, so that's with one coat. So I'm kind of interested. I'm going to add another coat to the eye and we're going to see what that does. Okay guys, so this mascara, it's just okay. I feel like this would probably be good for days where you're kind of having like a no makeup day. Like I don't feel like this is like a super volumizing mascara like it is claiming to be, but and it says extreme volume, which I don't think this is extreme value, do you? I don't. So yeah, I never really have, like I said previously, I never really have good luck with the mascaras. This is just okay, but it's not like volumizing like it claims. So okay guys, before I go on to the next step, I'm going to go ahead and prime. I'm going to use the Tarte High Performance Naturals Base Tape. I did get this in a BoxyCharm box, so this is my first time using it. So this is what it looks like here. Ooh, it's white. I hope it dries clear. Okay. Okay guys, so my camera cut off, so I just went ahead and put on one lash off camera. I actually like this one better than the one that I did last week. I feel like this one is really, like, the band is a lot thinner. I just love a wispy lash. So this is how this one looks. So I'm gonna put the other one on camera here. As you guys, I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but the band is definitely thinner, and I did cut off a little bit of excess on the end because it was too long for my eye. So and the glue that I'm using today, guys, is the LA Colors Lash Adhesive. It comes in a 2-pack from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use this little tool here and then just blend in the false lash with my real lashes. When you do this, you have to get all of your blinks out so you don't freaking stab yourself in the eye. Okay, so those are how they look. Love them, love them. Next up, we are going to move into this silicone blender here. It just says apply half the normal amount of makeup to either side of the silicone blender and spray it onto face. Use a patting motion to blend makeup for an airbrushed experience. So this is how it looks here. It says the brand name on it. So guys, you know which one I'm gonna use. I've been using this since I got it, the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Velvet Foundation. I have the color 340 Kampala. So we're just gonna put, it says half the amount, so I usually use a lot more than this, so we're gonna start with this, and then we're just going to put a little bit all over the face, and then let's pat it out. And I thought it was going to take a little bit longer to apply, but I mean that worked. I was expecting it to work. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and this is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer in the number 15. So I'm not going to use, I'm just going to use like literally this much. If you guys know, I usually use a lot more than that. And then we're going to use the blender and blend it on out. So this is my concealer blended out. It took a little bit longer. You gotta make sure you get in the creases and the crevices, as you guys can see what I did there. But I was kind of shocked with the concealer. Definitely saves product because I use a lot of concealer and I felt like I got kind of the same result. So that is pretty awesome if I say so myself. So I was expecting this to work. So if you guys have, you know, a favorite foundation or concealer, you want to save it for as long as you can, use one of these. And it's easy to just wipe off, use a wipe it off. Next up, we do have these loose powders here. It's very soft. That's the light. And then, I'm sorry, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I think I might use the medium to kind of set all over. I'll use the light for under my eye. So I'm going to go in with this kind of smaller brush by Real Techniques. That's what we're going to do there. And then okay guys, so you definitely cannot use a lot of this powder because you guys can see I'm kind of starting to crack. So wasn't expecting that. So I'm going to go in with kind of a larger, fluffier brush. We're going to use the medium deep color here, and I'm going to use this to kind of set the entire face here. So, and before I move on, I'm going to quickly take some setting spray here. Take one of these cosmetic sponges from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to go in with the wedge one here. And then I'm going to kind of just lightly tap the places that kind of started to peel. So the powders so far just, you know, they work. This light, it's kind of like, the color is more like on like the peachy side, not like a banana powder side. So yeah, and this one is kind of, this one is medium, but it's kind of more of my skin tone, so I can use it as like an all over powder. So yeah, just don't, if you're gonna get these, just don't use a lot of it because you're gonna peel and we don't want that. So let's move on to this hard candy blush and bronzer set. It does come with one of these little things. We're just going to throw that away if ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm going to go in with the larger brush here. I'm just going to kind of give it a little swirl. I have a feeling that this is not going to do much for my skin color, but I feel like there's nothing coming on the brush at all. Yeah, it's kind of like an ashy brown. It's really not going to do much for me. So I'm going to go in with the l.a.colors bronzer that I tried last week. And we're just going to bronze up with this one. As you guys can see, this is a little bit darker. It actually shows up on the brush. We're going to try the blush out. I think I'm just going to go in with this. I'm going to use the same brush I used for my face. Just kind of wiped it off. What is up with this? But kind of just trying to put my brush in here and not getting a lot of product off of the brush or the product. Like, you can see it a little bit, but honestly, like the Dollar Tree, this is probably, listen, I don't have time. The Dollar Tree blushes from the Color Workshop work way better than this. Like, look at me, like, digging in here to not get that much product. Yeah, I don't have time. I mean, that's the color there. So far out of all the stuff I use, this is just, no, I don't have time. I don't have time. Like, you can see the color here, but it's just okay. It's not wowing me at this point. Last but not least, we have the lip products. So I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to first try the Velvet Lip Mousse. And then if there is I have 3 lip liners and I have 4 of these colors. So depending on if there's a lip liner to match it, then I will try it with the lip liner as well. Okay guys, now I'm going to move on to the plumping gloss, and then I do have another LA Colors lip liner that I'm going to try out. This is the color Peachy Feels. We're going to test this one out with one of the glosses. Okay guys, so the first one here is called Shocker, and I'm going to kind of put like a before shot of my lips so we can kind of see, you know, how everything is looking. Okay guys, so this is how this one looks. I do feel a little bit of tingling, so while that's kind of doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of, I'm pretty sure you guys probably want me to try these on. Should I try these on the lips? Then I'm gonna go ahead. So this is how this one looks here. And what I'm gonna do is kind of go off camera, give it, you know, a minute or so. We'll see if there's a difference, and then I will be right. Guys, it does say tingling formula creates fuller looking lips while adding a subtle tint of color. Apply alone or lip color for instantly plump lips. So you guys let me know if you see a difference. I'll try to put the video before I even put it on, and we'll see if there is a difference. But I do kind of feel like a little tingling sensation, so if nothing too harsh or anything like that. Next up, I'm going to try the other two lip glosses. Okay guys, and this is the one I'm just gonna go ahead and keep on. This one is called Pinker. I kind of feel like it goes with my look today. So I did want to comment too about the lip liners. They don't really glide smoothly. It could have been because my lips were dry from taking things on and off. So you definitely have to make sure like your lips are moisturized prior to using the lip liners. And then also about the velvet lip mousse, it definitely does have like a mousse texture, and the lip mousses, and no, it wasn't the mousse, it was the gloss. These all smell very fruity, smell very good. And then the velvet lip mousse, this does, like I said, did have like a velvet smooth consistency, easy to apply, easy to take off. So yeah, I actually did like the colors too. So yeah, overall I think besides this, I think overall this was another successful Dollar Tree makeup video. Yeah, I think so. So, and then I do really like, I think I prefer the glosses over the velvet lips. So I have 3 colors of the glosses, so I'll definitely be checking out if they have more colors. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. Again, if you guys have tried any of these products, just comment down below and let me know your experience. Also, this top that I have on is on my Poshmark. It is a longer shirt. It's I think this is rayon material. So thanks guys for tuning in. I'll check you guys out in the next video. Bye.